VCISO.au Cyberwatch, June 12, 2025. Strategic Cybersecurity Intelligence Brief. Powered by VCISO.au. Stay informed, stay prepared, stay secure. 1. Ransomware in ANZ. Epworth Healthcare and WoW Pictures. Epworth Healthcare has suffered a ransomware breach, resulting in 40 GB of stolen data leaked to the dark web. The attack includes sensitive data from the healthcare provider and WoW Pictures. The attackers issued a threat to release or sell the data if ransom demands are unmet. This incident highlights growing ransomware activity in ANZ targeting critical sectors. Stolen data could have legal, financial, and reputational consequences. VCISO.au recommendation: implement 24/7 dark web and threat intelligence monitoring. Conduct quarterly ransomware response drills involving key IT and leadership teams. 2. US CISA adds, Wazoo and WebDAV flaws to Kev catalog. CISA has listed new critical vulnerabilities in Wazoo and WebDAV as actively exploited. The Wazoo flaw, CVE 2025-24016, allows remote code execution via deserialization. The WebDAV flaw, CVE 2025-33053, enables external path control and file manipulation. These vulnerabilities are being used by Mirai botnets to gain unauthorized access. They pose significant threats to enterprise logging and remote collaboration systems. VCISO.au recommendation: apply vendor patches to affected systems immediately and restrict public access. Deploy web application firewalls, WAFs, and review logging server configurations. 3. Palo Alto, PAN-OS, root access vulnerability. A PAN-OS vulnerability, CVE 2025-4230, allows CLI users to run root-level commands. Attackers can exploit improper input sanitization via command injection techniques. This exposes core firewall infrastructures to complete administrative compromise. The flaw follows KPEC 248 attack patterns and affects enterprise-grade networks. Palo Alto has released patches and mitigation guidance for all affected versions. VCISO.au recommendation: restrict CLI access to firewalls to trusted IPs and enforce strong MFA. Update PAN-OS immediately and audit admin user activity logs. 4. Windows SMB zero-day exploited via Kerberos relay. Microsoft patched a critical zero-day flaw, CVE 2025-33073, in Windows SMB client. The flaw enables privilege escalation via reflective Kerberos relay attacks. It is actively being exploited with high impact on integrity and availability. The vulnerability is low complexity, but extremely damaging to enterprise systems. It was addressed in Microsoft's June 2025 Patch Tuesday rollout. VCISO.au recommendation: ensure all Windows endpoints and servers are patched with June updates. Disable SMBv1 and enforce Kerberos hardening policies via GPO. 5. Brute force attacks target Apache Tomcat panels. Hundreds of malicious IPs are targeting exposed Tomcat manager interfaces. Attackers are using brute force tools to guess credentials on exposed panels. Tomcat is often misconfigured to allow remote access without proper restrictions. Grey Noise observed 2 active campaigns using over 500 malicious IPs. This increases the risk for SaaS and enterprise web applications using Tomcat. VCISO.au recommendation: restrict Tomcat manager access to localhost or VPN IPs only. Use strong rotated admin credentials and enable two-factor authentication. 6. Trend Micro Apex 1 and HPE Aruba vulnerabilities. Trend Micro Apex 1 contains 5 high-severity flaws, including code injection risks. The worst flaw, CVE 2025-49154, allows local users to overwrite memory-mapped files. Other flaws include improper access controls and privilege escalation vectors. These vulnerabilities affect both on-prem and cloud-hosted Windows deployments. HPE Aruba 5G Core also faces unauthorized file access due to access flaws. VCISO.au recommendation: apply all vendor patches immediately and audit affected systems for compromise. limit endpoint access to sensitive directories, and enforce application control policies. 8. Ransomware exposure list, last 24 hours, Singapore CryoViva, healthcare. United States Christian Brothers Academy, education, us. Sector unknown. Australia Wow Pictures, sector unknown. Spain Infrastructures.cat, sector unknown. Canada, Lawton Partners, financial services. Eastern Platinum Limited, manufacturing. France French Gov, public sector. Final note from VCISO.au. Australia and New Zealand remain relatively untouched this week, but the global threat landscape continues to shift. Critical infrastructure, software supply chains, and endpoint security are under siege. Ensure your cybersecurity program is both proactive and verifiable by Anil Yelamati.